A Fox urgent now. After months of hearing evidence and testimony, a grand jury has decided not to bring any charges against two Cleveland police officers in the shooting death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice. That, according to the county prosecutor, who moments ago said the officers did not commit any crimes.
Given this perfect storm of human error, mistakes, and miscommunications by all involved that day, the evidence did not indicate criminal conduct by police.
You may recall one of those officers shot and killed Rice in November of last year after responding to a 911 call about somebody waving a gun outside a city rec center. It turned out the gun Rice was holding, the one you see on the screen, was only a pellet gun with the orange safety cap removed. Well, the prosecutor said enhanced videotape shows Tamir Rice was pulling the gun out of his waistband when the officer opened fire. He says it's almost certain Rice was just planning to show them it wasn't real, but he added there's no way the officers could have known that. Rick Leventhal following this story for us, joining us now here on the news deck. Rick, what's the latest on this?
Well, the Cuyahoga County prosecutor, Tim McGinty, says that this was a horrible, unfortunate tragedy, but not by law a crime. And during that news conference a short time ago, he played back surveillance video frame by frame to show, he says, indisputable evidence that Tamir Rice pulled his airsoft pistol from his waistband before the officer shot him in the stomach, saying, as you mentioned, there's no way that rookie cop Timothy Lehman could have known the gun wasn't a real threat, with witnesses saying that Rice had been waving the gun around, as you see there, and pointing it at others. The airsoft is a pellet gun, but it's built to look like the real thing, and the cops were already on edge, concerned that this might be an active shooter situation, according to the prosecutor, who says he spoke with Tamir's mother before announcing the grand jury results today.
A short time ago, we informed Tamir's mother of the grand jury's decision. It was a tough conversation. We again expressed the condolences of our office, the sheriff's detectives, and everyone else who has worked so diligently on this case, and our sincere wish that these events on that traumatic day at the Goodell Rec Center had unfolded differently.
Well, the family has just released a statement saying it's disappointed and saddened by the decision not to press charges, suggesting that the prosecutor was abusing and manipulating the grand jury process. Now, the prosecutor has admitted, Greg, that he didn't think charges should be filed, and as we've all heard, if you want a grand jury to bring charges, you can get them to do it. They'll indict a ham sandwich, is the old saying.
That's the old saying, and it's pretty much true. Look, the officer has a history. He was a rookie to begin with, right?
Officer Lehman had just been hired in March of 2014, so he was on the job for less than a year. He had quit his post at another police department, reportedly when he learned that he was about to be fired. According to Fox 8 Cleveland, Lehman's personnel file showed that he had a, quote, dangerous loss of composure during live range training and an inability to manage stress, with the deputy chief suggesting that time nor training would correct his deficiencies. The prosecutor says the law gives the benefit of the doubt to police officers. Their actions were not criminal, and Fox News has learned that the Civil Rights Division of the Department of Justice plans to continue an independent review of the shooting, and the prosecutor mentioned that the family does have other options at this point, but there will not be criminal charges filed in Ohio against these two guys.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded as though the DA was almost begging them to file a wrongful death lawsuit. He said, you have civil options here. That may happen, certainly. Rick Leventhal. Rick, thanks very much.
Sure.